One way to do it. Just fixed that one up for my cousin, and I'm hauling the 67 out. I'm gonna put it together. That's the transaxle going in it. I've got the hood out front, got the tires out front. Just got to get an engine. I've got nice upgraded steering up front. I did a while back, and then I went and stuffed it in the bushes because I didn't have time, but gotta make time. I just threw this hood on there because I needed the hood, because the hood is the one that came off that one. My dad and my grandfather bought that brand new 1967, so I've got a lot of use out of that thing over the years. So it's time to bring it back, put it to work again. Ghost riding. So yeah, story time. Now that I've got this thing kind of going back together now, so one of the last things I ever did with my grandfather Morris was take out that transaxle right there, and we repaired it. It was a really hot, one of the hottest days of the year that year. Completely miserable. I got a photo somewhere of us doing it. And yeah, it was one of the last things we did together. I think it was about it wasn't much longer after that. He had a stroke and ended up going to Tall Pines, and he never ended up coming back home. But got a lot of memories with this tractor. Many members of the Collins family have driven this tractor, have got memories with this tractor. It lasted a few more years after that repair, but ultimately the engine gave out, and it sat up there for quite a long time until I asked Dad if I could bring it home. There was some pine trees letting go of dead limbs. They were falling down around it, and I just was like, I gotta get this thing out of there and do something with it. And I brought it here, and I took it apart, and I built a custom, more modern, tougher front axle out of several different Sears tractors that I had. So it's got better steering arms, lot smoother action. This thing's going to be pulley swapped, so it will be able to go faster. I bet this, I think this one's going to go just 20. You know, nothing too crazy, but I wanted it to be able to handle, you know, that. And luckily I found this newer, tougher transaxle. So those have only a 3-hole hub. You can see it there. It's kind of shaped like a triangle. These have a completely round 5-hole that matches the 5-hole lug rims that go on it. So I checked that. That is a completely legit, nice, fresh transaxle. The fluid in it looks beautiful. The action, everything works the way it should. I'm really excited to get that thing in there. It's just mocked up in there right now because I am going to, before I bolt it all down, I'm going to hit this thing lightly with the pressure washer, and just kind of lightly with some Dawn dish soap, just get the grease and stuff off from it. And then I'm going to lightly sand everything with, like, I don't even know, something like 600 to 1,000 grit sandpaper, just very lightly. I'm gonna clear coat everything just the way it is. Grandpa's brush strokes, you can see on the hood from when him and I painted it last time. You can't get that patina. You know what I mean? You can kind of make it, you know, with chemicals and stuff, but that's real. That's been sitting there. It's got perfect patina on it. I love it just the way it is, and it's going to get a brand spanking new Honda clone engine. Sorry, purists, not going to get the original engine. This thing is going to work. It's going to haul floats and parades. It's going to be, you know, exactly what it was meant to be. And I'm glad and honored to be able to bring it back to life. Means a lot to me. It was one of my happiest memories as a child. I started driving this thing when I was 3 years old, you know, by myself. Like, they'd put me on there and he'd let the clutch out and he'd just have me drive it around, you know, steering it. I've ran myself over with this thing so many times. So many memories with other family members. I think Stephanie can say that this one's hurt her. I believe there was a broken ankle or something to that effect that she experienced. I have some really cool pictures of a bunch of us driving it, riding in trailers behind it, you know. So I'm bringing it back to life. It's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be the prettiest one, but it's going to definitely be the survivor that it is. And I was really excited. My buddy Joe brought me one just like it. Didn't have a hood on it. And in the meantime, while I was, you know, focusing on other things and not doing what I should have been doing with this thing, I took the hood off from it and I put it on that one and had been using that for a while. But I got in a position where I really was like, I gotta fix this up because I have other projects I want to do. So took the hood off from it and got a different hood for it and got it all prepared. Yes, those are Cub Cadet fenders on it. But now Dwight, my cousin Dwight, is going to have its twin. It's not an identical twin. Obviously, there's some differences. I am going to, if I ever find the right fenders like those ones over there, I'll put it on, and if I can ever find a hood like that one right there, I'll swap it on. But for now, it's ready to go. It's got a fresh belt on it. I used it to tow, you know, as you saw in the earlier clips there, hauled it down here. Really excited to get that to him. He's needed a nice yard tractor for a while. The last one he had that he got for me didn't quite work out. This one is going to work out. There's nothing you can do to these. I mean, I've watched Grandpa flip this thing over on top of him. I mean, roll it down over a hill, crash it. It's just tough, you know. Back when they made something. The only thing I gotta say is there's way too much aluminum on this thing. You know, the case for the transaxle aluminum, those are aluminum, that's aluminum, that's aluminum. But it's just fragile. I mean, but it's a 1967 Sears. 67. That was a while ago. And it might not look like much right now, but it's gonna look good. I'm gonna put I got the wheel weights. There's one of them right there. Those are the correct wheel weights that go on it. Get out of it. So we'll put the wheel weights that came on it. I've got harrows, I got plows, I got a snow plow. I got to build a bumper on the front to put a winch so that I can plow the driveway with it. But pretty stoked. So, and check that one out. Look at that 8. That's a Super 8 over there. I got the other day. I'm pretty excited to. I've actually got the perfect engine to go in that. It's a little. Actually, I got 2 engines. I got a Kohler and I've got a Predator. Both same size, like 8 horse, 7 horse. Gonna put in that. I'm a little worried about that transaxle. I don't know if it's operational or not. Check our corn out. Look at that corn. It's crazy. Really good, really good garden year. And look, our sunflowers are opening up. It's awesome. But yeah, plenty to do. If anybody is interested in parts mowers, I've got a LA, was it a 101, an LA series that the rings are like toast. Under a load, it just blows smoke so bad. But it's got some good parts on it. It's a single cylinder Briggs. And then I've got this one here. It's got a single cylinder Kohler that has basically given up on life, junk from the get-go. So both of those really could use engines. And I'm actually I got them just hoping a couple engines will come along, because I could swap in engines and you'd have working mowers. And then this one needs a transaxle. That engine might end up in one of those too, if I can get it to run. It should run. So that's kind of the plan going on there. But that has a really nice deck. So anyways, there's a snowblower there. Needs a pull cord, I think. And oh yeah, ragged but right. I got tomorrow I got a transmission filter showing up, and a gasket and fluid, and I got a line to replace the one that broke, and we'll be ready for September 21st at the Union Fairgrounds for the mud runs. And it's just going to be a mud truck. We're not going to be doing trophy or tough truck competition with it anymore. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a line up a tough truck for the for this one coming up. And I've been thinking about building another mud truck, but I don't know. I want to, but time, I don't really have a ton of time. So anyways, probably should go to bed. My neighbors are probably like, what the heck is going on over there? Plus I just took my sleepy time pills, and I think they're kicking in. So anyways, see you in the next one. Figured I'd give a little on what's going on here, and yeah, see you in the next video.